Back in the area of Boulder City, Colorado, Lake Mead to be specific, outside of Las Vegas, Nevada. Here's our starting lineup for Heat 3A. Miss Budweiser, Tom Deeth, the boat owned by Bernie Little. Ed Cooper's Holset Miss Madison for this race. Mitch Evans driving. Here's the Jiff Presents Mr. Pringles. Scott Pierce, the driver. Bill Worcester, the owner. Steve Woomer's Vantage Ultra, the U10. Larry Lauterbach driving. Jack Barry in the Midmark Distributors, the U77.
Scott Pierce and Mr. Pringles, Tom Deeth and Miss Budweiser drawing head-to-head again, Dick.
This should be the battle to watch out front, and we'll see if those are the two boats that take the start early. You can see Budweiser's lining up now for the start line. Vantage Ultra is also coming up in there. The final seconds ticking off, and that watch is very much like a lot of the watches that are used on the course. Look at that battle. Pringles on the inside. In the center, it's Vantage Ultra, and on the outside, it's Miss Budweiser. They are just about nose on the start line. A great start for these three turbine-powered boats. Vantage Ultra seems to have just a slight lead as they go into the turn, but it should be made up by Mr. Pringles. There you can see Scott Pierce has the inside track. It's a little bit lesser course, but watch out, Vantage Ultra and Miss Budweiser right on his outside right hip.
Three turbines. It's the Mr. Pringles, Vantage Ultra, Miss Budweiser, and the Holset Miss Madison, a four-boat fleet starting here in Heat 3A.
Scotty Pierce not wasting any time at all, taking the lead in this Lake Mead course, and there's the Budweiser trying to catch him, now up into second place. Look at how that big skid fin grabs into the water of Lake Mead, throwing it high into the air. You actually get two rooster tails on the turn.
And Scott Pierce trails Tommy Deeth in the World Championship driver points by 152. If he can maintain position, he'll shave that lead of Tommy's down to 52 points, and that'll bring it down to the final heat.
My guess is right now he's not going to let Tom Deeth get by him for anything at this point. He's got that good-looking Jiff Presents Mr. Pringles just plowing through this course.
And while he's on his last lap, let's look at the fourth place boat, Holset Miss Madison. That is Mitch Evans at the wheel. In third place, down the back chute, is Larry Lauterbach. The boat you're looking at right now is the Vantage Ultra. But our leader, coming around to take the checker flag, is going to be Mr. Pringles.
So that gives him the 100 points he wanted to close in on the driver's challenge that we're witnessing this afternoon. Only 52 points separate Tommy Deeth in the lead and Scott Pierce second place for the driving championship. We'll watch that unfold in the final heat later this afternoon. Lots more action to come as you look at the Miss Budweiser now calming down after a great race out there with this boat. The Jiff Presents Mr. Pringles. Scott Pierce on board. Third place goes to the Vantage Ultra. Larry Lauterbach, Steve Woomer, the owner of that boat. He's in good position as they head down to the final heat coming up a little later this afternoon.
And what a difference a race makes. At San Diego, none of the turbines finish in that salt water and the problems they had. Here on fresh water, it's all turbine action, and what a difference the heat makes. Here comes a guy that finished second his last time out to Budweiser. This time he beats the Bud, and he's narrowed the gap in the driver World Championship points.
That's right, and I think we're going to see a smiling Scott Pierce. He was a little bit down when you talked to him last time, Jim, but I have a feeling as Lee goes down to the pit area now for the interview, he'll be smiling. Mr. Pringles first, Miss Budweiser second, Vantage Ultra, Holset Miss Madison, and the Midmark Distributor. Let's go down to the pits.
What a ride.
Yeah.
Now 52 points between you and Tom.
Yeah, it's
the
down.
final heat's the whole thing.
It's down to the final heat. He's beat me, I beat him. I'm sure the fans are going to get one heck of a race at the very
least. Well,
least.
I'll tell you, it's been great all day. You guys are doing a terrific job. I love all of you.
Thank you much, Lee.
More action from the Budweiser Silver Cup, Las Vegas, Nevada, after this timeout.